Alright guys, this is a four-wheel drive switch out of a 95 Blazer transfer case, and what this actually does is once you switch it in the four-wheel drive, the transfer case encoder motor pushes on this little ball here and will actually reroute vacuum to one of these vacuum lines. I forget which one it is, but it'll go to the four-wheel drive actuator under your battery tray, or it may also be, if you have an S10, it'll be on your fender well maybe. But it reroute back into that and engage your front axle. So if you have one that's sticking, this is what it'll do. See, there's no ball's inside here still, and I put a whole bunch of PB Blaster in here to try to free it up, but it ain't gonna work. Just usually put a new one in every time you replace one, or have to take it out, check it, replace it with a brand new one. But you can hit it. There it is. It just popped out. That's what it's supposed to look like when it's disengaged. But as soon as that little arm, once you engage the four-wheel drive, it pushes on this ball. And it's supposed to come back out under spring tension, but as you can see here, it's stuck. See, it just came back out. But that is mostly your four-wheel drive problems. Actually, now I just freed it up. It's working pretty good now. And it's stuck again once it's in full position. There, it just came back out, and I'm actually hitting that really hard. But 9 times out of 10, that is your problem with the four-wheel drive. Either that or vacuum lines. But I just wanted to show you that these things can really cause some problems. Your four-wheel drive might be disengaged, but this might be stick. It might stick in the closed position. Well, can't get it to stick now, so I put a whole bunch of WD-40 in there for a couple of days. But as you can see now, it's stuck, pretty closed. But if that thing is sticking open and your four-wheel drive is disengaged, your front axle, your front tires are still actually engaged. Your front differential and everything is moving. Once you're going down like 55, 60, 65 mile an hour down the highway, it will seriously do a lot of damage to that front differential. And it will shear the gears and everything, because they're not made to go 60 miles an hour, not even 50 miles an hour. So this is a really, really common problem with the four-wheel drives and Blazers, Jimmys, Bravadas. Well, not Bravadas, since they have that Smart Track clutch and the transfer case are always engaged. But some of the newer Bravadas actually have this switch, since they're part-time and all-wheel drive at the same time. But this is a really bad design, kind of, with that ball sticking, and it will keep your front axle engaged. And what happens is the collar gears, actually I got one right here to show you. See, what happens is when that switch is engaged, that front actuator pulls on this thing, and this is in the differential. See how it freewheels now? But when it's engaged, it pushes that on top of that gear, and that gear is stripped. That's why I replaced it. But when it's engaged and it's stripped like that for a very long time, when that ball's stuck and you're going 60 mile an hour down the highway, it'll actually strip that gear in there, being halfway engaged or something. And this is what it'll sound like. And that's a common problem. Not too common for them things to strip out, but it is common. And it's because of this switch that keeps it engaged all the time, because it's stuck. it's stuck in four-wheel drive. There, it just popped out. And now it's disengaged. But this is on that thing is on top of the transfer case. You can get to it without taking anything apart, but it is a mother bear, and I think it's like a 7/8 wrench that'll fit on it. Maybe 7/8. Yeah, 7/8. I think. Pretty sure it is. So, if you're having problems with your four-wheel drive, replace this switch, because sometimes the little valves in here can not cause it to open completely or disengage completely or something. If you've got one, if you've got a four-wheel drive Blazer or something, definitely replace that to eliminate any problems in the future, because this thing will seriously do some damage to your front differential. And at pick-apart, at a pull-yourself junkyard, it's only like $100 or $120 for a whole differential, but really all you need is this whole assembly right here. The whole axle tube and gears. And hell, that only ran me $22. So I had to pull it myself. Took about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours to do, but it's definitely worth it. And I went ahead and replaced that switch. Yeah, so definitely check into that.